welcome back to Life Skills. You know, again, I say this every week, but it's always a privilege to come back and talk to you and share with you. And today we're going to let you hear Harold's story about when he was kind of putting his life together after addiction, and he had to take a major pride hit because, you know, before his addiction, he had a major job, and he'll tell you a little bit about his story. But it really comes back to just to do the next right thing. And when we're trying to put our lives back together, we have to kind of swallow our pride, and we have to just realize who we are and where we are, and not take it too seriously, and just do whatever's in front of us and do the best job we can. And you know, I tell people here at Rogue Retreat when they get a job, everybody wants to move up fast, and I just said, you know, just do the right thing, and you'll eventually get those opportunities. And so, listen to Harold's story, and thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
When I was at the dormitory, and I come out of this cancer thing, and I was getting ready to leave the dorm. Well, in my mind, well, I was just here 7 years ago, a general manager of a grocery warehouse.
Yeah.
You know, I had 126 truckers, 140 employees on the grocery side, and then truckers. Mm-hmm. I had all 5 departments: meat, vegetables, groceries, commodities, and I was running that. So when I was getting ready to graduate, they sent you out looking for a job.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the perfect job that I had just done, and I worked for the state in Seattle, Washington State, at the employment specialist, as an employment specialist, and I did that for 5 years, and they had that job, and that job was in 5 of the major cities here. One here, one in Grants Pass, and 3 cities up there: Salem, Portland, and what's the other little?
Eugene, maybe?
No, it's another one outside of Eugene. Another little city. No, it's way up north, pretty close to Portland.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so I made all the cutoffs, and so you had to go through these interviews. So I interviewed for the one in Grants Pass twice, but unfortunately I wind up as the number 2 guy with 20 years experience. So, but the first guy I thought, and in Portland I wound up number 3, and on down. So now I'm frustrated. Mm-hmm. And I'm put in for job after job in Seattle, not Seattle, but here in Medford. I didn't have in-house experience with kids. Okay. I don't know what the employment specialist have to do with in-house. But anyway, it was, and so I got all frustrated, and finally I had to come out of the dorm, and they had me right over on West Main at the Veterans House. And a job opened up out at Harry and David as a tulip planter.
Tulip planter?
Yeah, you know, you had to
pack pears.
Pack pears. So I can do the tulips. I say I left Texas on the run out of that cotton field. I didn't want to plant nothing. But anyway.
I remember you working out there.
Yeah, and I took that job, and I worked that job, and they worked me.
Yeah.
But I noticed about 3 weeks there, I was there, and Kenny come by, and he said, "Man, I'm still looking for a job." He said, "I saw one over here at Platinum International," and I said, "Okay, I'll drop you off." And so I got over there at Platinum International, and the first job I took was a housekeeper at Shiloh Inn.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's the first job I took coming out of that. I hadn't done this since I was 16 years old. Me and my mom used to do housekeeping. And I'm back with a college degree and
just full circle.
Full circle. So I worked there 2 weeks, and then Harry and David. So I'm there at Harry and David for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And Kenny come by, and I drop him off at the job, and saw this guy look out the window, and he looked down, and he said, "Hey, come in." And so Kenny called me up. go up there as a friend of mine, told him he and I slept in the same cubicle at the dorm. He's the general manager of Platinum International.
Oh boy.
Yeah. He said, well, Harold, look, why don't you come on and work for me? I said, well, I got about 3 more weeks out here. He said, once you finish that, come on and work for me. So I went to work for him after that. And then I come down to cancer thing. And but I took that one job as a housekeeper. And every job in the world opened up for me after that.
You have to start.
I'm just saying is that I become humble enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how everything opened up to me. And here I sit today.
No job's too small if you're desperate. You know?
As long as you're getting paid. That I had to come to that agreement with myself.
And we say here all the time at Rogue Retreat, do the next right thing.
Do the next right.
And if I'm saying, well, I'm too good for that, that's not the next right thing.
Yeah.
And I had to volunteer for this place. We all volunteered
Oh, yeah,
for this
we
place
all
for years without ever getting a penny.
Yeah.
And I think we just have to remind people, if you do the right thing, doors open.
Doors open for you.
You'll get to
You'll get blessed.
Yeah.
It wasn't the money with me, it was the job title.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I had the right job title.
But I'm a professional.
Yeah.
So I could make you some business cards, Harold. What do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want me to say on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but I just how God blessed me all those times as He taught my lesson. As I learned the lessons, if it took me long to learn the lesson, guess what? I got plenty of knots on my head.
Yeah.
But when I learned the lesson, He moved me on.
Yeah.
And if I'm stuck in a spot too long, I stop and ask, what am I doing wrong, Lord? What am I doing wrong?
So we're kind of bumping up at the end of this hour.
Yeah.
But Betty, I think about, you've got a lot of wisdom and people are watching this. And what would you say to people to inspire them to believe in their dreams and do what they need to do? I mean.
Well, I was lucky enough to be taught from an early age. There's nothing I can't do if I don't try. And there's no such thing as can't. You got to try, fail, and try and fail until you succeed.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't have any great words of wisdom, but you don't succeed until you try.
New rule, gentlemen. Groups are limited to 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you, Oregon, for limiting gatherings.
Well, that wraps up another episode of Life Skills. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't know who Harold is, he's one of our original case managers, and he's still one of our men's case managers. And if you just ever get the chance to talk to him, I definitely encourage it. He has so much wisdom, and he's such an asset to this organization. I hope that you guys have a safe week, and we'll be back next week with another episode of Life Skills.